a retro gamer and hobbyist artist with a lot of nerve. Crolister, the master opponent.
Hi guys, Crolister here with this week's How to Draw Character video. As per request from somebody that liked the Diddy Kong video, this week we're gonna do the one and only Sonic the Hedgehog. Enjoy. This one's not gonna take as long as some of the others because I found this to be very easy to draw. In my style, I start with the mouth part of his face. I'm making sure the size I drew it is good enough for the canvas, which it is. Then I do his eyes. I'm going to do the nose, which I'll go ahead and fill in right now so the outline's not distracting. I'll draw a kind of a grin for his mouth. Alright, now we're going to do the head and ears. Draw some quills on the back of his head. And the internal shapes on his ears as well. We're gonna remove some sticking out pixel parts of what I drew before I proceed. Finish up the quills on the back of his head. For the lower body, I decided to make him do one of his smug poses that he often does. I start with his right arm. He has a sleeve just before his glove. Hard to tell if that's a part of the glove or if it's a wristband, especially with some of his alternate costumes in Super Smash Bros. Then we're gonna get rid of that sticking out pixel. Now draw his hand. Fisted on his side. We're going to give him a belly. Then I'm going to draw his left arm. Finish the arm up here. Then I'm going to draw his hand. Sonic has 5-fingered hands like a human. I always preferred 5-fingered hands over 4-fingered hands, personally. Even though 4-fingered ones are very common in cartoons and American games. So, gotta give credit to some Japanese games that, usually go for 5-fingered hands. And even then, some characters and some sprites have 4 fingers, which I still think is weird. Oh well. I'm not really into hands as an artist. Like I said before, they're part of my weakness. So, we'll just leave it at this. Alright, now we're gonna do his legs. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be socks or just a part of his shoes. They're socks in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, at least. Which I watched here on YouTube while it was available for free. And then his shoes. After I scroll down a little bit more. Alright, do the soul parts. And the fasteners. And there, that didn't take very long, huh? So now we color. In the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, his arms are the same color as most of his body, his fur. In the games, though, his arms are actually flesh colored, like his belly and the mouthpiece. So, yeah. Occasionally, movies will redesign characters to make them look how they want them to look, I guess. I'm gonna give him kind of eyebrow markings. He has green eyes. Trying to make this be proportional to the other one. A little bit. Oh well. Finish up his mouth. And there we go. Some other details I'll point out as well. Here's what a back view of Sonic would look like right here. He has 5 total quills on the back of his head as formatted in this additional picture of him I made. He also has a pair of quills on his back, kind of like frills or fins, and a short tail. And then for his shoes, the outside ends of them have a buckle on the white fasteners, as you see here. So, there you go. This is the final picture. This will go up on DeviantArt as Lightning Blue Confidence. Lightning obviously referring to his speed. Although he actually does have some kind of electromagnetic pulse power in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Still. A lot of people love Sonic the Hedgehog. He's one of the most iconic gaming characters ever since the early 90s, where he debuted on the Sega Genesis, also known as Mega Drive. And he's iconic for his Godspeed. And he's also one of the most annoying characters to deal with in Super Smash Bros., as I complained about before. I still think he's decent as a character, though, even if I'm not as into some of his games as other people are. Still, he is a fan favorite, and it makes sense that people would want to see me draw him next. So, there you go. There's Sonic the Hedgehog, the blue blur himself. consider subscribing or at least checking out my channel if you like the franchises I have listed here, because I do play them and talk about them a lot and would like to keep doing so on my channel. I am a hobbyist artist that does fan art of a bunch of different game characters that I like, and I'm going to come out with one weekly for the Smash series as I've been doing, and occasionally we'll do a Let's Play of some game that I have on my Nintendo consoles that I like, that I might want to do for a YouTube for sport as well. So I have quite a lot planned for my channel, to be honest, so check me out if you're interested. And with that, wraps up this video. I am Crolister, Master of Ponage. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next upload, whatever the content might be. Bye.